Russian women.
Про тебя прям не понравился.
Было девочки.
Звучит, конечно, sweeter. Yes, you're
Устраивать.
Позовешь меня?
Or Kazakh women.
Выгодным ценам мы знаем.
Which one is better? Which of the women?
А ну нахуй!
Better? Which of the women are better? Kazakh or Russian?
Цветов веночек в утренний.
Немного знакомых. Люблю.
Ну, нету, хорошо.
Okay, here's my opinion. For me, I don't really look at the beauty. I don't.
Сколько должен зарабатывать мужчина, чтобы ты с ним встречалась?
Мужчина должен зарабатывать 5 миллионов.
I don't really look at the nationality. I don't really look at the religion. I don't really look at the background. I don't really look at the belief. Me personally, I look at your character. I look at communication.
Oh my God! Wow!
At communication. If we can communicate, it doesn't matter if we have a religion differences. It doesn't matter if we come from a different background. It doesn't matter if you're Russian. It doesn't matter if you're Kazakh. The most important thing is communication and understanding, because beauty, you can be with someone after 10 years, the beauty fades. Beauty fades away. Money comes and goes, but what always remains is the person's personality and the person's character and the person's goodwill. You might have a beautiful Russian girl or a beautiful Kazakh girl, and if she doesn't have good character, then it doesn't really matter. And I think good character, it's not about a person's nationality. It's about a person's personal belief. For example, there are no bad Kazakh people, there are no bad Russian people. A person is bad because the person chooses to be a bad person. So I don't, when some of my friends ask me, oh, wisdom, Russian girls or Kazakh girls, which one is better? Which one should I, which one do you think I should date? For me, it's not about the nationality, it's not about the ethnicity, it's about character. If a Russian girl has a good character, fine, go for her. If the Kazakh girl has a good character, go for her. That's the most important thing. It doesn't have to do with the color, it doesn't have to do with the ethnicity or the nationality. It's about character.
Initiative, I will choose more active, sweeter. Yes, you're attractive, but if you have female best friends, I'm out of this game. Yes, you're attractive, but if you make all the decisions with your mom, good luck with separation. Yes, you're attractive, but if you ask me to change my appearance, then look for another one. Yes, you're attractive, and if you invite me on romantic dates and we're not splitting the bill, we can give it a try. Follow Gurmanova and build your personal bond.
This is not like a general stereotype. It's not all general stereotype. It's just my opinion. Russian women are a little bit very cold. Compared to Kazakh women. For example, you might be with a Russian woman and sometimes she doesn't
Let's.
speak to you for 5 days and she acts like everything is okay. Like, this is crazy.
Должен месяц зарабатывать, чтобы вас устраивать.
Слушайте, да не важно, сколько он будет зарабатывать, я и сама могу заработать. Главное, чтобы он любил меня.
Дай знать, где ты находишься.
You're with a person and she's not going to talk to you for 5 days. And she comes back and texts you like it's normal. I don't know, maybe it's their mentality, I don't know. Because where I come from and my experience is, if you're with someone, at least if you don't hear from the person within a day, you call the person and say, hello, how are you doing, baby? It's been a long time, are you okay? You check on the person, you plan dates, you hang out with the person. But I'm not saying all Russian people are like that. Of course, they are good. For me, it's not about the nationality. It's not like a Russian person does this. It's a person's personality. Maybe that's how the person is. I'm going to tell you guys the difference between the Russian women and the Kazakh women. It's a difference. I've been with Kazakh women, and of course not Kazakh women. I've been with the Kazakh girl and the Russian girl. So I'm going to tell you guys the difference. So I have experience. So a Kazakh woman, it's a little bit shy, whereas a Russian woman is not shy. And a Kazakh woman, family might not like you, and the Kazakh girl might stop being with you. Whereas the Russian woman, if the family doesn't like you, the Russian woman doesn't care. She's gonna be with you. The Kazakh women listen more to their family. Like the family tells them whatever to do. Like a family might tell you, we don't want you with that guy, and listens. But whereas a Russian woman, it's more, how can I say, the family doesn't control them. Okay, control. Let's talk about control. Kazakh women, family controls every decision they make, whereas Russian women, the family doesn't really control them. You can do whatever you want to do. I can say Russian women have more freedom to do whatever they want to do compared to the. Who am I gonna prefer to marry? Am I gonna prefer to marry a Kazakh girl or a Russian girl? It's easy question, very easy question. For me, it doesn't really matter the nationality. Again, it doesn't matter if a person is Russian, Kazakh, Uzbek, Kyrgyz, African, Chinese, Muslim, Christian, atheist. For me, personally, it doesn't matter. For me, what I look at is your character, and most importantly, communication. I love communication. For example, if you're busy, you tell me, oh babe, I'm busy, I'll call you back. If you are sad, you tell me, okay, I'm sad. You just don't ignore me for, let's say, you don't just ignore my messages or ignore me for 5 days and come back again. For me, it doesn't make any sense. So I like a person, I like a person who's very communicative. For me, I'm a very understanding person. I understand if you're busy. Yes, I understand. But if you really love a person, you can make time for the person. Imagine going 5 days without talking to a person. It's crazy. If you really love a person and respect a person, you can always make time for the person. Rather than going days without talking to the person, it means you never love the person. It means you have no respect for the person, and it means you don't communicate better. For me, if I'm with a person, anything I tell you, even though I'm going to the toilet, I tell you. If I'm busy, I tell you. If I'm going anywhere, I tell you, because I want us to communicate. I want us to be close. I want us to have a bond. I want us to be very close. I want us to be like 5 and 6. That's what builds a relationship. Understanding, communication. That is the most important thing. Understanding and communication. If you understand each other and communicate every single time, it makes the relationship stronger. So actually, I don't know, any body God gives me, I'm gonna be with a person. Actually, I have a Russian girlfriend, but I don't know. Russian or Kazakh girls, which is more beautiful? People always talk about beauty. For me personally, I don't look at beauty as your face. Someone might be beautiful from the outside, but from the inside, the character, it's stinking. I don't look at beauty basically all about how your face looks, how big boobs you have, how big ass you have. No, for me personally, I look at beauty from the outside. From the inside. If you look presentable from the outside and you have a good character, that's the most important thing. If you're ugly and you have a good character and an understanding, then that is fine by me. So for me personally, I don't really care. I'm not going to say Russian girls are more beautiful than Kazakh girls, or Kazakh girls are more beautiful than Russian girls. I'm not going to say that, of course. For me, it has to do, for me, beauty is not all about the face, it's about the heart. If you're beautiful in the heart, then that is okay. And if we can communicate, if you can always communicate with me, then call me, text me, tell me about your day, tell me about your problems. And if I can help you, I can help you. Let's tell each other about the problems. Let's support each other and bond closer. That is For me, that is my definition and understanding of beauty. See you.